see McLuhan as a 60s person in a way, where he was right for the 60s. What do you think he would be doing today? If he were here today, would he be saying the same stuff, or have things changed?
He's a 60 person. 2060. That's when the crowd's going to know what he was saying. 2060, maybe early.
On page 41, there's that image that looks like Confusion Corner. The last street McLuhan would have crossed before going to the Red River, where he used to sail, not row. That's what he did on Assiniboine.
I had a rowboat on the Assiniboine. This could be anywhere in Winnipeg, Western Wales, with regard to the rowboat on the Assiniboine. By the Assiniboine on the Red River.
Well, of course, I was brought up in Fort William, which is not too unlike. Well, actually, it's a totally different terrain. The soil is different. Yeah, it's not like this. I agree. This is now this is.
Of course, this is Saskatoon. Don't tell me it reminds you of Fort William Harbor.
No, it doesn't.
It's too Picturesquee.
Yeah, that's right. Picture what?
Picturesquee. Well, now this is literally the picturesque. And the picturesque consists in jumbling the senses. But using a point of view, as using nature as if it were a picture. Literally. That's right. It's where the word came from. Making with nature as if it were a picture.
This could be anywhere in Winnipeg by the Assiniboine or the Red River.
And the sailboat and the Red River, and they were about half a mile apart.
After school.
Not a while on the one river. And when I went after school, I became aware of what the church claimed to be. Now, I had no religious belief at that time at all. I was an agnostic. But I finally decided that if the church is what it says it is, you were also told how to test that hypothesis.
Right away. The more successful any business or any operation, the more invisible it is to itself. Father John Culkin, a friend of ours in New York here, has a way of putting this matter. He says, we don't know who discovered water, but we're pretty sure it wasn't a fish.
Tony, what's on the tapes here is the real Marshall McLuhan. We can throw away the books because